All right, guys, so we are done here at the red carpet for Music for Relief poker charity event with Linkin Park. I got to talk to Joe, Mike, and Brad about the upcoming album and what to expect in 2016 for Linkin Park. Check it out here on Front Row Live ENT. You guys have been hiding out for quite some time already, working on new material, and I read on your post that you guys are going traditional, doing vocals before doing anything else. How's that going for you guys?
It's good. We're in the middle of it, so it's going. There's some things that are exciting. We still have a lot of work to do, but making music's fun. That's why we're doing all this.
Right now, the band is basically in a pretty heavy writing mode. We're just starting to really put sounds to it. It was actually what's happening in the studio is we're really just focusing. I'd say we're focusing on the words and the concepts of the songs. Meaning, like, it ends up being so much more about the melodies and the stories, than like what are the cool sounds or what's the instrumentation going to be like. And that actually it's interesting because for us it's backwards. Usually we do the sounds first and then we put the words to it, and this way the sounds are actually getting created to enhance or even play off of the lyrical content.
For your last record, The Hunting Party, was the first record you guys didn't work with Rick Rubin, and in fact you and Mike were producing it. What was it like not working with Rick after having so many records with him?
I was actually just talking about this with someone. Rick is such a talented, intelligent human, friend and mentor to us, that even when Rick's not in the studio, things that he's taught us are always influential to what we're doing. Years ago, because we always start out with track, more like how you'd write a rap song.
That's what I was
track. Then you'd put the vocals on top of it. He said to us years ago, why don't you try writing a song and then building out the track? We're like, great, that sounds good. And we completely ignored it and did things, how it's your habit, right? And this is actually the first album where we're writing songs. We have tons of songs, and now we're just choosing our favorite ones and starting to get into the style of what we're doing.
And how's that been for you guys, changing things up?
There's been a really dynamic flow going on in the studio on this record, and I'm super excited about what's coming out.
Now, I see on the updates you mentioned that there's a few people coming in and out to bounce out ideas. Anyone you can talk about?
I would just say we have a really widespread cross-section of collaborators. It's a very expansive, open record, and so we're just being also open-minded as to what comes out of it. We'll choose our favorite things, and then we'll work our asses off until we love them and want to share them with the rest of the world.
Are you guys familiar with a band from Japan called One OK Rock?
No.
Okay, they're a huge band in Japan. They've been touring the States, blowing up the States, and all their fans keep tweeting that they've been wanting to see a collaboration with Linkin Park and One OK Rock. Okay. What are chances of Linkin Park doing collaborations with bands like that?
I don't know. I can't quantify that, but I'll check it out and we'll see what's up.
We are One OK Rock. Let's check it out.
As far as trying new things, Blink-182 is also working on a new record. Have you guys talked about working with them, or vice versa?
I actually pulled up next to Mark in the morning.
Right.
He was drinking his coffee. I rolled my window down. I was like, "What's up, man? Good morning." He's like, "I'm working on music." So yeah, I heard it from the horse's mouth. Mark actually hosted our last event for Music for Relief, and he's just a super rad guy. I'm really stoked to hear their new stuff.
Right. Now, how soon can we maybe expect some new material from you guys, whether it's a single or the full album?
Hopefully by the end of the year.
Awesome. More tour plans? Or you guys gonna keep it chill this year?
Everything really flows from the music. So whenever the music's ready, hopefully we'll start to tour right after that. But we never want to rush a record.
It's going to be Linkin Park, of course, but I feel like it's going to be a new era of Linkin Park.
I think it's definitely, it feels really different at this point. It feels really fresh. And what we're doing right now is on our Facebook page, we have our fans are basically with all of our social media. I mean, we're on Snapchat, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. We're on Line if you're, for those that use that too. We're in a ton of different places, but Facebook seems to be the place for some reason that our fans love to follow us. And so we basically started posting. Facebook does live feed now, and we've been doing live feed from the studio every week or two or three. And so if you follow us on Facebook, catch those live feeds. I mean, once we post a live feed, it stays posted, so you can go on the Linkin Park page and see. But we've got a couple of those, and it's you know, in the last one we were in the middle of writing a song when we posted. So
That's awesome. I definitely will check it out. You guys be sure to check it out as well. I'm excited for a new record, man. Hopefully it's something for 2016.
thank you. Yeah, we're looking at this year, later in the year, but this year.